Hello everybody, it is I, Will to the Germany Ball, back with my 4th tier list in a row, and we're doing Spyro, my favorite series of all time. Yeah, pretty much all I gotta say. I've played almost all of these, to some extent. Some I've completely beaten, some I've 100%ed, some I have played for 5 minutes, so yeah. So let's get started with Ripto's Rage. I used to consider this my favorite, but now I just prefer the first one. I'm sorry. I will still put this in S, but it's bordering on A. So, great game. I don't know why, though. I just prefer Spyro 1, and that's my favorite game of all time. I grew up with that game. It's just near and dear to my heart, and the level design, I think, is just a more linear and understandable and memorable than this one, which is a little more confusing and has some parts where you're just like, ugh, not that part. Then the Game Boy Advance game, Ice. This has got to be C. That game is just not that great. It's okay, and it's really good for the handhelds, but yeah, no. Then we got Dawn of the Dragon A, because this is the best of the Legend of Spyro games. I know that because I played the first and third one, and this one can go die because this game is incredible. It looks amazing. You can fly anywhere, and I beat it. It's really fun, and I remember when I first got my 360, I played this game for like 5 minutes and I was like, ugh, this is terrible. This isn't Spyro. And then a couple years later, I'm like, maybe I should give it another shot. And I did, and I actually beat it, and then I sold my Xbox like right after I beat it. That was probably one of the stupidest decisions I've ever made. Eternal Night. Horrible game. I barely played it. But I've seen a lot of reviews, and I know this game is just awful. The character who is supposed to be the antagonist is a monkey wearing a monocle. I'm just gonna give you a couple seconds to let that sink in. That is so stupid. You got Ripto, who's an evil wizard with two giant dinosaurs. Okay, that's a bit ridiculous, but it's funny and characteristic and threatening. Then you got a giant Nork with a scepter, and then you got a giant hell demon. So, I don't know why they decided to make this a monkey with a monocle, but whatever. Reignited Trilogy S. I love this game. It's not my favorite. It's probably my second favorite Spyro game, just because it includes all the three best Spyro games, and it's really great collection. Really helpful. I just prefer to play the original because that's the way I grew up with them, and they just have a little more charm. These are definitely superior versions, but this one just has more charm. But if you didn't grow up with Spyro, definitely check these out. These are probably the best way to experience them. What's this? What? I don't know what that is. I can't even see that. Uh, that's, is that like the European, that's a European version of Spyro 2? Yeah, that's the European version of Spyro 2. I guess I have to put it at S. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's the same game. I don't know why it's there. Then we got Spyro Orange. No. Enter the Dragonfly. Hold on a second. There we go. There. Hold on. Just give me one more second. There we go. So, let's zoom in here. We got Season of Flame. This is actually just as good. This is a bit better than Ice because it's not as slippery because you're not on ice as long. Then we got, this is just the European version of Spyro 3. Well, I guess that gave away my position on Spyro 3. So I'll just put that there early. Then we got Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. C. It's okay for a while, but then it just gets annoying. Attack of the Rhinos. Actually pretty good. A Hero's Tale. Now, I would put this in Y, because I have no idea why they thought it would be good to put Spyro in this position. But it's not that bad. I put in C, just because it's eh. And then Skylanders. No, when I saw Skylanders at first, I thought, Spyro's Adventure? Wow, let me check that one out. And then I bought a couple of figures, and I bought a couple more games thinking it'd get better and better. It didn't. Those games are good games. They're okay games, but to Spyro, it's a slap in the face. So there you have it, everybody. That's the complete Spyro list. We have Spyro 3, and we have Spyro Collection, Spyro 2 and Spyro 1 at S. We got Spyro 3 and Spyro Legend of Spyro A New Dawn. At A, we got Season of Flame and Attack of the Rhinos at B. Season of Ice, Legend of Spyro New Beginning, and Hero's Tale at C. Legend of Spyro Eternal Night and Spyro Orange at D. And Skylanders, Spyro, Shadow, Legacy, or whatever it's called. Legacy of Shadow, I think is what it's called. I barely remember playing that one. And Enter the Dragonfly at Y, which is the worst position you can be in. Skylanders as a game, I would probably put here, but I ask the question why whenever I see it, so it's going there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be safe, everybody. Leave a comment below on whatever videos you'd like to see. Subscribe, like, whatever. Bye. Be safe.